walls of fire. I'm losing ground, and in the flashing, my world comes crashing down. I'm left in nowhere, no place to hide. Out in the open, like ashes in the sky. I quit the illusion. I'm moving
Hello, people of Twitch. My name is Shuffs. I'm joined today by KappyB, and today we will be broadcasting a BFNations PT game between Croatia and Spain. It's part of our Knockout Frontlines tournament, which is a trial on the new system, and it's going well so far. What do you think about it, KappyB?
Yeah, really enjoying it. It's we saw the first match last night. between who was it? I'm forgetting already. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no, it was Finland v Austria. That was it, and
Yeah.
very close match. And we saw Finland just take it right at the end in sort of the last 5 minutes. But no, really good. I'm loving these Frontlines matches. I think they're really good.
It's nice having a vehicle involved as well. I'm really enjoying seeing a tank as well as just some infantry guys like we saw in the T5 tournaments.
Yeah, it changes the tactics a bit, and we've seen a lot of Amiens on Frontlines.
It's a favourite anyway, so smashing it into a Frontlines makes it a whole lot better. I'm really glad they're putting more vanilla maps into Frontlines though, because I couldn't be doing with Argonne Forest and Amiens back to back for like the rest of my life.
Oh god, I can't even deal with Argonne Forest. Too much for me.
Oh, in pub servers where you get a nice little shotgun person running around with you for hours upon end.
Shotguns, gas, flares, just all of it. Too much.
Right, just to keep you guys up to date, we're just waiting for the Spanish team to load into the server. All the Croatians are currently there having a little run around.
We've got the first couple of Spain coming in now, so it shouldn't be long.
We should be getting there soon, guys.
Mass genocide on the Croatia team as they're warming up.
If anybody is interested in how the rules work, head over to bfnations.com/8v8. But Kappy will give you a quick rundown here, and he'll let you know the basics, so you know what to look out for while we're doing this.
Yeah, so we are going to be doing 2 rounds of Amiens. Firstly, I believe we're going to be starting with Spain on the blue team as the German Empire, and Croatia or not necessarily, sorry, but currently Croatia possibly on the red side on the first round. The time lengths are 50%, so it's going to be 20 minutes per round, and at the end of the round, we will switch to give both teams an even chance. We have 1 point per flag taken, and then 2 points for the first MCOM and 3 for the second MCOM destroyed. So we could see a very quick domination by one team straight away. Alternatively, like we saw yesterday, 2 points on both sides by the end of the first 20 minutes, leaving it very much to play for in the last round. But we do have as Shuff says, our rule sets set up for Frontlines. And yeah, check that out on the BFNations.
Yeah.
All the rule sets on there. Not just Frontlines, there's Conquest and Domination, I think.
There's loads of stuff. If you've never had a look at bfnations.com, go over and have a look. It's a really nice, slick website, and you can see all the weapons that are banned as well, which is quite interesting to see per map, per game mode. Obviously, there's no automatico because it's a ridiculous weapon.
Yep.
No shotguns because they're ridiculous weapons. We try and keep it as vanilla friendly as possible as well, so that everyone's included. And we ban DLC weapons currently too. Few grenade restrictions, no impact, incendiary or gas, no flares, no cheating that way. And with the vehicles, you're only allowed 1 on per team at a time, and it's only allowed to be a light tank or an artillery truck. So you can be taken down quite easily. But if, like, was it Vuckerson yesterday for the Finnish team? He used the lighter tank to great effect. Got quite a few kills.
Yeah.
And just retreated every now and again to keep himself from getting blown up. It worked really well. And let's see if these guys have got the same tactics nailed down.
Yeah, well, we've seen, I think, probably about 3 matches now on stream for this Frontlines tournament. 2 of them friendlies and our first competitive last night. So if both teams have been watching and practicing, they'll see what tactics other teams are using, and they might use that to their advantage. They may just have their own. So perhaps we'll see some new plays today. We'll know in about 5 seconds as we start the first round.
Or maybe not, as the teams are still completely mixed up. We can have a half Spanish, half Croatian team versus. But no, there we are. We're set up now, and we will now be going into the start of the round. Let's see who takes an early start and tries to push this C point in the middle.
Yep. And exactly the opposite of what I said at the start. We have Croatia on the blue side and Spain on the red side. So,
God damn it, Kappy.
Yeah, I know. As soon as you say it, it's going to be wrong. Yep. Sorry.
we've got the big Finn behind us as well, telling us we're wrong.
Yeah, keeping us on track and telling us.
That's KappyB for anybody who's not sure. He's the resident streamer. He's really good and keeps us in check. So if you want to know why we're here and how we're doing it, speak to that man. Right. So currently fighting over the railway cutting. Good little skirmish going on. In the building, we've got the Spanish in the red. Trickster for the Croatians. He's trying to hide out the back, stay out of trouble. But how do we even say that Spanish guy's name? It's just loads of luz. Oh! That's my attempt. There you go. I'm not saying his name again.
No. Just L. L for that.
Oh. It's really great. These PT tournaments are fantastic for trying to get the new guys in. They're not the same names we've seen before. And it's nice to see the different levels of people. We can see the tanks now pushing out onto the bridges and shooting each other across. Hopefully they don't just engage each other and we see some people try and push them. And
Yeah, we saw some very powerful plays last night and flanks to take out those tanks. I think it was HB on the Austrian side as their resident tank guy. Yeah, and the Finns just managed to make a very powerful play on him and just completely destroy him on 2 occasions, I think.
Yes. You see the Spanish tactics there. I'm in an overview view at the moment. We've got 4 Finns. 4 Finns? 4... There's no Finns. I'm making this up now completely. Yeah. We've got 4 Spanish on one side of the railway, 4 on the other side. And they seem to have quite good tactics of holding down both sides of the railroad and pushing the Croatians back. And it's working as they're taking the point really, really quite easily. David Gamer's trying to push in now, but he's massively outgunned. Takes down Martex quite easily, but he's in the open and there's a couple of Spanish guys. Takes down another one. Fair play to David.
Yeah. And we see the first point there go to the Spanish team, who now we move on to B. So
and David is wiped out as 3 people come running out of the door towards him.
Cheeky slide there to distract him.
For you, first aid.
And we've got Berserker in the tank for the Croatians today.
Enemy tank.
Right, so if we run over to the next point, this is quite a hotly contested one. There's quite a few places to hide upstairs, but everyone needs to try and get into that burning building and make sure they don't set fire to themselves. And there's also a nice little barbed wire bit for anybody who fancies doing that.
I just saw a destroyer trying to make a flank on the tank there for, I believe, the Croatian side. We were watching the Reds, all the colours and stuff, but he managed to get a dynamite on there before he just got turned on by the tank. It was a bit brutal for him there, so unlucky for destroyer. Oh, did he kill himself? And that's even worse.
Taking yourself out. There we go. Oh, Berserker's not focused on where Yair's pointing at him, and he's gone. Berserker is down. Lissa Destroyer there with a rocket gun kill, followed by his Hell Eagle, and another. He's onto a triple. I'm not saying his name. I'm not doing the luz again.
I'm sure that's offensive to someone, but
I'm not trying to be. So I love you all. You know that. No, I am fuddled. I'm so used to watching the finish on bloody Amiens, doing Frontlines now that I'm just assuming everyone's finish. It's another strong push by the Spanish though here. You can see they've got quite a few people on point. We've got the Croatians inside the buildings around it, but so far only David Gamer has actually pushed the point.
Crowman 86 holding up that apartment that just sort of sits above the point. And the Spanish just try and sneak in behind him, but no chance there.
You look at the kill feed at the minute, it's all Croatians taking down the Spanish. And they have got this nailed down. It looks like it's going to be pushed back. Saying that though, the Spanish are spawning and they're all coming down the main drag. Zuki takes down Martex with his rocket gun. Nice little dynamite kill there from Kova. But yeah, it's holding his ground in the tank. Doing a nice little job at the end there, just picking off anybody who runs out. David Gamer's doing a good job of dodging him currently, but he can only last out. So there you go, he's taken down by my friend. I'm going to call him my friend.
Yes. Oh dear. Yeah, we see some. I've added quite a few fun name tags over the last few matches. I think Chaos and I were doing a stream the other night, and I was just in stitches with that one. I couldn't bring it.
Speaking of funny names, I'm just having a quick look at who our followers are so far today. We've had Bassy Game, Exo, Ego Kirsch, Angiano, and the Butthole. Thank you, the Butthole, and
thank
the
you,
rest of
Butthole.
you for following us.
Oh, no.
So kind of you. Of course. So, what can you see happening now, Kappy? What do you think is going to go down on this point?
Just as Shuffs has been told off for talking too much. Crowman trying to hold down the point, but fortunately just being wiped off by the Spanish, and we see now Spanish putting a lot more pressure than we saw about 2 minutes ago. They've kind of flipped the table there, and now possibly going to be able to take the point.
Yeah, they should be having that.
Way. You see Crowman, terrible luck on the spawn there. Just unfortunate.
And there you go, they're pushing forwards, they've taken the point, and they'll flood the little alleyways surrounding that one building. There's quite a few defensive positions you can set up around. As you can see there with, what is he, Martet and Lissa Destroyer. They're holed up on top of little buildings. Nice little head glitches they can find to take down people as they head towards it. You want to try and avoid that alleyway that Berserker's pouring down.
There's so many twists and turns there that if you're attacking it, you've got to just keep your eyes on the side of your head.
Strength in numbers.
Yeah.
They can't take you all out, surely.
No.
Wow. Just got a nice little quad there with his sled slab there.
And just to keep you updated, we are now at 2-0 on the Spanish. As we move to, as they take control of the first quarter of A. Unfortunately, Crowman just not having the best of luck here trying to defend that building.
No.
And Kova just seeing a cheeky slide into that room. But I can't even see who that was. I think it was la.
Ah, he just got taken down a double revolver kill as well. I'm really glad he's here. He's cheered me up today.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to see a tank on the point as well. Yeah, it's pushed in. David Game is trying to sneak up behind him. You can see he's camping around the corner with his dynamite. He's put a few bits down and he's hoping that Ya's going to drive over it.
Pantera there holding off just at the back in the tank. I think he needs to get in if he's going to make any difference there.
Definitely.
Otherwise, the Spanish are just going to roll straight through, and yet they have. And now we move on to the M-Coms. Oh dear, it's a lot of pressure put on the Croatians on this first round.
Yeah, let's hope they can pull something out of the bag.
Yeah, because it's always so sad to see a team just get out. What we want to see is a bit of to and fro and
Definitely.
good plays, because Croatia now they've got the advantage. They can push back, settle up in a defence, which we see Karlgrad trying to get set up there. The Spanish are just flanking everyone. 2 separate points there around to Apple. With just 2 Croatians there just wiped.
They've got apples. They have got apples. There's 4 guys heading towards it. Crowman's going to try and make a push towards it. But
Crowman's playing very aggressively. And I'm going to see, I reckon he'll have a very high kill rate, but also a very high death. So he's getting stuck right in the middle of everyone there.
He has my playstyle. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's get him.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see Kim jumping in now and trying to place his bets, as we already see who's heading towards the victory. Nice one, Kesso. It's not cheating though, is it?
No, I think it's open for... How long is it open for? At least half of it?
A few more minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see the Spanish are on both points. Apple's point has been destroyed, and now it's Bravo. But you've got the Spanish. They're camped all around it. They've got no chance now. Kova's just had his tags taken by my favourite name in the game. And it looks like it's a complete and utter steamroller in by the Spanish today.
There's a complete wipe there. So what's that? That's
8-0.
Wow. We shall see it.
So let's
Just,
have a look how long that
making
took.
it
And 9 minutes 52 was the time taken. That means for the Croatians to be able to pull this back, they need to take both MCOMs within that time. And that's the only way they can win it now.
That's a very big ask, especially with what we've seen of the Spanish here. They are very strong. Don't want to take anything away from the Croatians there, but they're going to have to do quite a bit there.
Oh, yes.
And as we see there, Crowman on his very aggressive play, taking the most amount of deaths, but also
Look at
fairly
my-
good for the team.
Yeah,
then
with
la-
14-0 in his tank. My mate, la 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 la. He's
La, 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 la.
19-1.
Topping
That's
the team.
some good going there.
Fantastic score.
I'm really happy with this.
I reckon
So-
he finds it so hard to make friends on BSN. Just how many L's is it? 12?
Yeah. Hey, just add me. Just add me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like trying to spell my surname out to somebody over the phone. It's ridiculous.
yours is an odd one.
Like, few quick shout outs. Hayden Max, IS, Kirill, and Manuel Kosa. Thank you very much for the follows. We're going to take a quick break now while we swap sides essentially, and we'll be back with you. Oh, we're not. I'm being told. Sorry. Shut up.
Never gone.
Getting excited again. Sorry. Just
Every
shut
time we
up
say
and-
something, we're just having this voice in the sides of our ears telling us, hey.
I love having chaos. He's the most serious sounding man ever, but he's just telling me to shut up. It's amazing. Oh, shut up and talk.
Shut
Sorry.
up and talk. Yeah.
Massive oxygen.
Very mixed signals there from our leader there.
But yeah, thank you for the follows, guys. It means a lot to us. Obviously, you can see our community is ever expanding. If you want to get yourself involved, head over to our Discord. There should be a link below the stream. Join up. Join in some PT matches. You could end up in a game like this, playing for your progression team for your nation. It's a good standard. It's a very good standard. I played with a lot of these guys on stream before, and they are some serious players. But if you manage to get into these teams, you could even end up playing for your national team. So head over if you think you're good enough. Get yourself involved in our community and get yourself involved in some games. And I could be trying to say your name soon.
Yeah, I mean, I only got involved in BFN sort of, what was it, 4 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And yeah, straight on the stream. So, as well, if you want to support the stream in other ways, head over to bfn.com or bfnations.com and see if you have any skills that you can support the stream with. They are currently looking for people of different skills. So, if you think you'd be good for something, chuck your name in the hat. Give it a go. That's what I did.
Definitely. Right, so we're heading over to the Charlie point now. You can see the Spanish are already pushing hard early on.
Yeah.
Lisa Destroyer with a quick double there. The Croatians need to push. They can't sit back. They cannot sit back. Look at them all over in one corner, trying to
They're
get down
all
the
in that
alleyway.
corner, yeah. They're
The
just trying to
Zerkers
take
push
that
back.
flat in the at the back of the bridge, aren't they? And they're putting all their resources into it.
So many rocket gun kills as well, though. It's crazy on this. I've tried playing with some of these guys, and the second you peek your head out, you've been headshotted with a rocket gun. It's like, how do you even do it that easily?
AFL playing some very strong plays there on the revolver, and then I think that makes the difference for these matches. Just with so many people, you need to keep them on the point as long as possible. So if you can get the revive, that'll be the difference in power really on that flag.
Massively. Having the medics helps as well. We've just seen a massive battle between about 4 Croatians and 4 Spanish. And the only person left was Lisa Destroyer, who's no, it wasn't Lisa Destroyer, sorry, I'm saying the wrong guy. It was Martex. Martex L Pro was the last guy left. He's a medic. He's revived his teammates, and that's allowed them to stay on the point instead of having to respawn. And it just makes such a big difference when you're trying to take such a small point with such a few amount of people as well.
And just to update, we are now at 9-0 to the Spanish. So in order for Croatia to win, they have to take D and then move all the way through and destroy the MCOMs by, what is it? It's 9 minutes.
51 they need to get.
51. So yeah, by the time it takes 10:09.
So
09? One of them.
So
we
when
can't
the
basic
clock at the
maths.
top of the screen reaches,
We'll say
which is
10:09.
around
10
10:09,
Give or take.
if the Croatians haven't taken both them comms and gone straight through it, it means it's a victory for the Spanish. They look quite confident in it, the Spanish.
Yeah.
They've taken down the Croatian tank, they took out all the guys surrounding it, and they pushed straight onto the Delta point. There's so much, like the communication, you can tell is on point from these guys.
They are working very well. Possibly one of the best that I've seen so far on this PT tournament, including the friendlies that we've seen in the last couple of weeks. They are just so organised and so
Like
supportive there.
the work on the Charlie point, I've not seen anybody do that so far. Just splitting up into two squads, going the opposite sides of the train track. You normally
and just hold it.
Yeah, you normally see the whole team go along one side and they just shoot across. And to actually try and control the whole point's fantastic.
Yeah. Now they're just sort of out, and they've taken D 10-0 now to the Spanish. It's a lot of pressure on Croatia. They're going to have to do something absolutely magnificent here if they
I
want
don't
to come
think
away
there's
with
even
it.
enough time to do it, but we shall see. Let's not
It would
count
be
them out yet.
6 minutes. It's enough to get the flags opened, but not a lot of time to take them.
Quick triple there by all the L's with his autoloader, your new favourite gun, Kappy.
Yeah, I love it. I'm still terrible with it, but
I was playing with you yesterday.
Yeah.
You got it out and you're trying it, but yeah,
I was trying.
we'll get there.
That's the important part.
We'll get there.
I tried.
So you see the Spanish have pushed hard again. They're in the back alley, as rude as that sounds, but they're taking it quite hard. And
Making a very strategic move there not to take on 4 people at once, and actually just move around and take a bit of time, and then just wipe out that room. Poor Crowman there.
yeah,
He's not having great luck in that room. We saw just now Affy take him out, and before la 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 la. So I can't say it with a straight face.
I know. Yeah, look at the headshots on the kill feed. Like it's just gone off, but there was headshot after headshot. That shows you the difference in the level between these players and like myself, for example. I'm aiming up the torso the whole time. These guys go for headshots and they take you down so quick. The revolvers as well. AFL, he is taking people down for fun with his revolver.
He doesn't even want to use his Hell Regal. He's just
I didn't even know what his primary was.
Nah. Well, we're watching him now. He's got it out while he's running, but I'm pretty sure as soon as he comes up against anyone, he's going to switch to his revolver.
Yeah,
We just see
revolvers only.
arming Bravo or Butters. Oh, just as he gets taken out there.
Yeah, Berserker and Carrigold running over, doing well. Carrigrad, sorry. Obviously, yes, still in the tank, so that is a big issue there for the Croatians. If they can arm Butters and take the men down, they've got a tank that can sit and watch over that point.
Yeah.
They
Got the
did defuse Butters, but they've taken Apples now, and they've got a 3-man setup trying to watch that. There's some serious work to do for the Croatians here.
Yeah. 3 minutes 50 seconds. Not sure.
I don't know. I did put 15 coins down on them beforehand, just to try and get some people some points.
Sacrifice your battle coin.
Oh no, I wasn't too sure which way this would go.
No,
As you can
I
see,
mean-
there's 0 tickets left, and Bravo's arm. As soon as this blows, that is the end of the match.
All we're watching now is just la 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 la, just jump over this wall and try and find this.
There
That
we
was
go.
brilliant play.
Nice little comedy of errors.
Oh,
He's
dear.
doing a fantastic job there, but that goes to Spain, and that was a comprehensive victory.
Yeah, that's what's that? 16-0 now. Yeah, that's a very powerful victory there from Spain. Well done to them.
6:39. That is a very, very fast time. I've not seen one that fast, I don't think, yet.
No, that's the fastest I've seen yet. I think we saw Finland do a very fast round in the friendlies, but no, that's the best we've seen so far.
Wow, look at the scores there, Kappy.
And you can see there.
The Spanish team, the maximum death was by 3 players and it was only 2. I think that says everything you need to know. They've won all the one-on-ones.
11
And
deaths.
they've
from this IP.
absolutely owned them.
Yeah.
11 deaths from the whole
one
team,
side.
whereas two guys on the Croatian team had 12. That was crazy.
And it just helped them hold those points, and that's why Croatia just couldn't get a foothold in. That is impressive.
Horming guys in the chat, is this console? Yeah, currently this is being played on PlayStation 4. It's got the biggest Battlefield community at the minute, but there may be things in the pipeline to extend it to other platforms. So yeah, I'm just going to give a quick shout out to a few more followers, if that's all right, Chaos and Kappy.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't want to get told off.
Yeah. No.
So we've had Armando, Edu Gamer, Momo JS, Nicolette, Federico, Apple iPhone 8. Yeah, you're getting launched on the 12th, we know.
Yep.
Werger and Besser, and Yari Fogger. Thank you for the follows, guys. If you make sure that you turn your notifications on as well, you'll always get a buzz as soon as we're about to come online. I see people reading me out and they instantly click follow. So Chris and Indy Lou, thank you guys as well. What's the plan then? What's next?
Well, we've got starting at 8 o'clock GMT, so in 33 minutes, we've got USA versus Canada as our, well, technically our third match, but round 4. Since we saw, who was it, Italy v Germany, well, we didn't see Italy v Germany. Unfortunately, one of the sides couldn't make it.
Yeah, Italy couldn't field a full team, so Germany got a walkover there.
Yeah.
But Canada versus USA, I watched a friendly between these two guys not too long ago, and I thought it was going to be close, but the Canadians just turned up out of nowhere and absolutely destroyed the Americans. I don't know if it's going to be the same teams, but it should be a good match when we get there.
Because that's the thing with the PT teams, you can get pretty much anyone in, and they could just be the key to actually turning the tide.
Absolute dog stanglies. There you go. Be polite.
Of course, we've got to watch what we say. It's family friendly.
Censored. No worries. Right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you hang around. Go and have a bath, a shower, a few beverages, and pop back in about half an hour, and we'll be back online. And we will have USA and Canada. And hopefully, it's going to be one hell of a war.
Yeah. Final thank you to both
Stop.
teams for the match. Well done to you both, and congratulations to Spain going on to the next.
And look forward to seeing Spain in the next round. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think Spain will actually be playing Finland next weekend. Is that right?
That'll be a good one.
I believe. If cast my memory back to the structure of the tournament, but yeah, I'm hoping that will be a very good one because we saw very strong plays there from Spain. So yeah, stick around. We'll be back in half an hour. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. We'll see you later.
Here I am again, floating through the silence in my cold skin. My body is wearing thin. My fears tell me I'll never win. My body is wearing thin. And there's darkness here. The whole world I fear. In my room I seem to drown. But I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down, down, down. Here I am again, floating through the silence in my cold skin. My body is wearing thin, and there's darkness here. The whole world I fear. In my room I seem to drown. But I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down, down, down. I won't let them take me down. coming by design. Drunk and wasted makes me blind. Follow the river and the crush you leave behind. In the place that you denied, the trail of life is all I find.
Yeah, I'm lost and numb.
Hey guys, welcome back to the second game of the evening. I am joined by KappyB. Hey KappyB.
Good evening, everyone. Been a good evening so far. We've had our first match, which was Croatia v. I've already
You've forgotten already?
I'm sorry, I've done it again.
Oh my god.
Croatia
was
v
it? Spain.
Yeah, it was. You were struggling there a bit as well.
Oh.
It was only half an hour ago. Bloody hell. Yeah, Croatia v Spain. We saw Spain run through on that one with a very good gameplay and went on to take the win with, was it 16-0? So
Yeah, they had their
strong.
tactics nailed down to start with
Yeah,
and did really,
they were
really
communicating really well. Yeah, we're now getting prepared for USA v Canada on Argonne Forest. Just waiting for 2 more to join the American side, and we'll get underway. Betting is open again, I believe, for this one. The split battle coins. Don't mind losing. I know Shuffs lost some in the last one.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind. I've already got some cool merch. But if you want to keep watching and subscribing and stuff, you'll get some battle points, and then you can get cool T-shirts too.
You can wear cool clothes and have cool bath mats. I need that bath mat.
Oh, the only problem is the bath mat's not available on that thing.
Is it not?
I'm gonna start a campaign. I'm gonna campaign with all the admins. We're gonna get bath mats. Bath mats for everyone.
Bath mats lives matter. God. Dear. I can't do memes. One more on the USA side. Just get away. So, what are your thoughts then on this team setup on these two sides? How do you think it's going to go?
I've seen both teams in action, not these particular players, but Canada seem to be very, very strong. I know the Americans and the Canadians have got like the biggest pool of players though, so it could be anybody today. Literally, it could go anyway. I'm going to give it 5 minutes. I'm going to do a queso. I'm going to wait 5 minutes, then do a bet.
Wait until the first round is over with 8-0 and then put your bets in.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, it's a legitimate tactic. I think I've only got a few spare left. I think I lost them on last week, so I'll probably do something similar.
I think I'm up to like what am I on? Hang on, I'll do it now. If you want to check how many battle points you've got from viewing, just put _points into the Twitch chat, and it tells you how many you've got. I've got 430, so I'm going to stop moaning.
Yeah, it's I've got 27 or something.
You need to watch more streams.
I do, but I just keep betting and I keep losing them.
Oh, you and your gambling ways.
Yeah, I've got the worst luck ever. And I'll just 50-50, I'll choose wrong.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
What do you guys in the chat think is going to happen? I know BK the Shark's in the chat. He's a big Canadian player. What do you think is going to happen, BK? Everybody else in? What do you guys think is what's going to happen?
What are we going to get?
Nobody's talking to me now. This is awkward.
Nah.
Cheers, people.
Yeah.
Let me down. The one time I need you to talk to me, and you just don't want to.
Well, there's a bit of a delay, isn't there? So it'll be like 5 seconds. We'll see.
Oh, here we go.
I say all coming in. We've had Squeak and All Star.
You pray that they win. I guess we'll have to just wait and see then. They have a bigger military budget. They do have a bigger military budget, but having worked with the USA in a military capacity, I'm not so sure that I'd bet on them to win in a small-sided fight. No offense to the Americans though, because I love a lot of you guys.
I'll just spend a week over in Canada, so I'm hoping. I love Canada. It's such a nice place to go. I'm hoping they take this one.
All Star says they've all got sorry etched on their bullets though. So sorry.
Sorry, eh? Oh god, I can't. Eh?
Get out.
Get out. You Canuck.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, everybody.
Oh, no, we've got to stop. Someone will not like it.
But yeah, I'm really happy that we're going to be having these two guys facing off as the first match. one of the first matches. They're both fantastic nations, huge pools of manpower, some top quality players. So yeah, it should be really, really good. I just need.
I've not seen either of these teams play as of yet. I've seen mainly just the European teams go at it. So no idea what's going to go here. We are just struggling to get that last Yank player in there.
I'd like to wish everybody in the Florida area and all the places affected by the hurricanes. I hope you guys are all surviving and you're all doing well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep safe, people. Just get hidden. Stay away from it. Mother Nature's a bitch sometimes, and you don't want that.
It's not a great time for over on that side of the world. But yeah, best wishes to everyone, and if you've got family, pass along to those as well. So best of luck.
I've actually got a friend based in Florida whose wife was due to give birth last week as this has hit. So they've gone into a temporary shelter, and she could give birth at any minute. And it's like, oh my god, this is crazy.
Yeah,
it is crazy.
I don't think it'll happen to you, but then it does. Oh god.
So yeah, right. Cheers, guys. There's been so many follows already. Thank you for that. BK the Shark, thank you for hosting us, man. All Star, you're a hero. Thank you for subbing again, dude. Tons of followers. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry I can't get through all the names because this game's about to start. We are just waiting. Waiting.
Still waiting for that one player. It's just about to start.
One USA player currently missing. Hopefully he'll join soon. So just hang on, guys.
Yeah, we'll try and keep you mildly entertained until then.
I'm sorry, I'm not entertaining.
Nah, we'll get there.
But yeah, you guys are great. I'm really enjoying the interaction that we're having with the community in a minute. I'm loving playing with you guys on the weekends when I'm streaming and just hanging out in Discord. You're all awesome, so thank you.
Yeah, I need to get a bit more involved in the Discord. I kind of just dip in and out. That's something I need to work on a bit more. So
it's a huge Discord as well. We've got like
so many
nearly
people,
4,000 members now.
So hard to keep track of everything. I just sort of dip in and I've missed like 150 messages. I'm like, oh god, so much to catch up on.
I had like 2 days off Discord and I'd come back and I've got like 5 million mentions. Exaggeration, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
and it's oh my god.
I just dip into the random channel and just steal all the memes.
Some good memes, seriously good memes.
Good memeage there from people.
They are Peggy 18 though, so
yes.
But yeah, there's a lot more to come from BFN as well. We're working on quite a few things behind the scenes. Obviously can't say anything, but there's so much more to come from us. Not just this trial tournament. We'll be going forwards, and you'll see a lot more from us. Be a lot more streams, a lot more stuff to watch, a lot more stuff to get involved with. So I'm excited for the future. And finally,
there we go.
A little bit late for war, but the USA have turned up.
That's quite reminiscent of most of them.
Whoa, don't. Shh, we'll get in trouble.
Sorry, got to remain unbiased. Apologies, guys. Just loading in here, and we will kick off this second match of the night now. What is it? It's round 4. This is the 4th match of the tournament of the first set of heats.
Yeah, so tonight the game will be in Argon Forest, as you can see in front of you. We'll be having just the one map, but we'll have 2 rounds. So at half-time we'll switch ends. Points go 1 point per flag, 2 points for the first MCOM destroyed, and then 3 for the second one. And then it's whoever has the most points at the end wins.
Yep.
If there's a tie in numbers, it goes on time taken to destroy both MCOMs for each team. And hopefully we see some good action. I'm really excited for this one.
Yeah, I'm hoping we see a very good match here. We saw some very good plays earlier, but it was over too quickly for me. I want to see a full game here of very strong players.
Definitely. As nice as it was talking to you in Chaos for an extra half an hour without streaming it.
Yeah,
I'd rather be watching
tired
this.
of you after about half an hour.
I know, that's what my wife says, so I wouldn't worry about it. She says half an hour's a long time.
Oh dear. Right,
Oh dear.
Well,
Right, we are kicking off now, guys.
There we go. And we're off. Following Dr. Cold. God, I've got to put my glasses on. I can't see anything. I can't see any of these names. Dr. Cold now taking over the first. Charlie there.
Good use of smoke there. Loads of smoke down early on.
This could be
Pushing
such a bad map for smoke, and already barely see anything. These things are a real struggle seeing anyone.
I don't know if any of you guys have ever used the spectator mode before, but when you're trying to find people to watch and play in the forest anyway, and then with smoke on top of it, it's like just trying to spot names and see what's going on.
I had difficulties last night when I got locked in a building. I couldn't get out. I was just stuck flying around like a little bat. But yeah, here's just so difficult. Or someone, and he's just got shit.
The USA in the red. And
C2009 getting the knife kill on Dr. Cold there. Still being told off by Chaos in the background. Oh dear. We see some very strong medicing. Such a useful tactic here, especially on Argon when you're directly on the point. You've got to keep those numbers in there. Yeah,
definitely. It's nice to see a good variation of guns. There's quite a few bar users in this one as well.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more of them come through. Last night we saw both teams running with at least one bar, and now it's nice spread across the kill feed there.
Yeah, Elusive Freak doing well. He's just used his bar to take down ACAM, and then he's switched straight over to his C93 and taken down Dr. Cold. USA doing a good job holding down the underside of the bridge, and they are pushing this point well. The Canadians have had to respawn, and they're up on the top. But I just saw somebody get taken down. Was that Blackson? He was camping out the back in the train, and he got taken down.
Yeah, Blackson by Destroy Nugget. You must love Nuggets.
Some good day.
Yeah.
Good names again.
Yeah, we saw. Who was it? It was la 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 la. Yeah.
The USA have got Smoke-a-Lotopotamus.
I love it.
Oh, it's. I don't know how you come up with some of your names. Like my gaming tag is Shuffs, and my name's Shuffs. So I'm not very creative.
No, I spent about half an hour when I was 12 coming up with my name, and it's stuck since. It's got no relation to me in any way, but.
You wear caps?
Yeah. No, hats don't fit me. I've got such a. I just can't wear hats.
I'm sure people love to know that. Right, as we see a big push by the USA here. They're using the smoke well, pushing around the outside, and they are starting to take the point again. Loads of kills going down.
Squeak there asking how the scoring goes. So each flag is worth 1 point, and then the first MCOM is 2 points, and the second 3. So what we saw in the first one was a complete sort of steamroll, and all 3 flags plus the 2 MCOMs comes to 8 points. So you can see even more than that if we see a bit more of toing and throwing. So there we go, SMK coming in into the chat to everyone, make this a bit clearer.
Cheers, buddy. So as you see Syrups on top of the bridge here in a massive cloud of smoke.
So we're both being told off.
We're not being told off, we're being professional here. Sorry.
Yeah, professional, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Syrup with a great slide there, taking someone down, but then he's finally taken out. Oh no, he's not, he's still there. He's running. He's down. He's down. Smokes a lot of Potamus, taking down Dr. Cold. Elusive Freak then taking Syrup out. And then there's a few tags taken there. Dr. Cold's tags taken by C2090 Don.
Dr. Cold is giving away those tags tonight. He's that's the second time he's been knifed, I think, by the same guy there.
Never good, never good. Evening, Dave. Glad to have you along. USA doing a good job here. They've taken the point and they're pushing on to the next one. Canadians setting up a ring of defence. Try and hold out. Obviously, it's too early to make any predictions. But
yeah. USA on the first First 1-0 point there. And what you might see throughout the stream is we may want a bit of Canada more so than in this first half, but then in the second we'll switch it over. That's purely just because if we watch the USA now, the colours sort of switch over and it gets a bit confusing. So we just try and like to keep it as simple as possible here. So you'll see a lot more USA players in the next half.
I may have just placed my bet. Try not to do a Kesso.
Okay, I'll patch you up.
That's insider trading though.
If you want to bet, though, there is another 10 minutes to go. So if you want to wait another 10 minutes and see where we are, if we're on the MCOMs, Kesso, then you've still got time to bet, mate.
Yeah. I'm going to go for Canada because
Of course you're going for Canada.
Yeah, I'm biased. I can't get rid of that.
Can't be biased. You've got to be the BBC. You've got to be straight down the middle. We see that point taken there, and we will be heading back to the Charlie point. Good defense by the Canadians. The USA doing a good job pushing, but they had to try and do a flank halfway through, and that took people off the point.
Just get Canada enough leeway there.
The USA back on the point quickly, though. Canadians already under the bridge, so I didn't see them pop up under there. We've got Toga Power, who's just been taken down, and IJ the Killer is in the train, in a cloud of smoke, taking down Black Sun. Black Sun, lucky grenade there on Syrup, though.
But as we can see, as we just sort of float over the bridge here, Canada really dominating that point. As soon as it opens, which is now, we'll see. It just ticks now straight into Canada, with maybe 2 people from the USA side actually on the point trying to do anything.
Yeah, Black Sun's making a push around the back, though. If you can see, he's trying to sneak around the back of him and get something in there. Been quite a few dynamite kills in this map so far. Interesting to see. Black Sun taking down ACAM from behind. Fack has just spawned on him. I'm trying not to say names wrong here. Sorry, guys.
That's one you gotta be careful with.
Fack. Commentator's dream. Almost as good as la 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 la.
That was an unfortunate one we had to try, because he was, I'd say, the best player of that last match, and just getting the triples and quads, and just every 5 seconds it was la 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 la.
Definitely. Have a look at the point here, though, and you can see there's 6 USA players on the point.
Yeah,
doing a really good job. We've got Divine next light. He's at the top, giving him top cover with his Hell Regal. They look to have this pinned down. A lot more smoke coming out, though. There's so much smoke. I'd love to know who's actually throwing it, because I've not seen the canister itself be thrown. No. I think it's the Canadians as they're making the push. As Destroy Nugget and EJ the Killer just got taken down.
1+ making a very good flank there. 5 in the Canib, and that is just taking it straight back into Canada. Well done to 1+ there on a very good play.
Really, really good play there by the Canadians. You see it's completely turned around in the space of 30 seconds.
Yeah.
There's no Americans there, and now it's the Canadians under the bridge.
I'm very happy with my bet now. Oh.
Let's see if this turns around again in the next 30 seconds. Smoking, there we go. Smoke a lot of Potamuses along the bridge. Making a push.
We can assume Smoke a lot of Potamus, probably the one running the smokes.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna take that name as a polite one instead.
Yeah.
Chaos betting on Canada here.
Oh yeah, no, I've just figured out why his name is that. Oh god, I'm so dense.
Here's me trying to be politically correct, and you're sitting here thinking he's a lovely person that's named himself after smoke grenades.
And hippopotamuses.
Oh god.
Oh god, I need to...
You need to lie down. You need to lie down.
Oh dear.
Guys, thank you for your follows. Daniel, Taylor, Peter, Sutsuni, Etoil. Thank you, guys. There's so many more names. I just can't read them all out. Pooh James, though, is a good one. So thank you, guys. Keep them coming. As we head back to the point, and it's still in Canada's hand. This is going to be a really, really close match if it continues like this.
Well, if he destroy Nugget, he's absolutely clearing out the Americans. Just stopping any flanking coming that next point on the American side.
Yeah, Blackson had himself a nice little position under the bridge then. He's got a quick triple with his Hell Regal. Elusive Freak's taking one down, but Blackson's finally down by EJ the Killer.
And now we see the first advantage point go to Canada in a 2-1 lead to them.
This is a nice little point to try and take. So many little routes around the back, but you can end up flanked in like milliseconds.
There's so much cover and there's so many routes. It's just like any conquest match. You run to a point and before you know it, someone's behind you, just shivving you with a shank. Or shanking you with a shiv.
I don't want to know about your private life, sorry.
Well, I pay a lot for it.
Oh. Toga Power with a quick double there.
Ducks are cold, running that medic class like a boss. Keeping Canada on the point.
Yeah, he's crouched down in the middle, hiding himself there. Fack is stood looking at him. Fack, good use of the spawn there. Blackson and Elusive Freak straight in.
Destroy Nugget.
And there's the smoke again.
His Hell Regal there. And again, running the smoke, just making it so difficult. Anything. Just giving the advantage to any of those Hell Regal users.
It's making the job of a commentator especially difficult. So thanks, guys. Good tactics.
Just for that one.
You see the Americans at the back, Manny Ocho and C-Don are actually hiding. It looked like they were off the map for a second there, just behind some rocks. But
back in it, but
good use of the spawn. Good use of the spawn. They've got the whole team there, and the Canadians are making a slow push.
But we can see that they are clever when they know it's not working for. We'll just distract enough to let the majority of the team just wipe out the rest. As we say, they've just pushed from two ends and taken advantage of the point.
This is changing hands so fast. The Canadians now on top again. Squad wiped straight round the other way, and it's off. Polar Phantom, how you doing, buddy? Surprised we didn't see you here for the Spain match earlier, matey. Unless your name is la 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 la.
Ah, all makes sense.
Oh god, we've sussed him. We've sussed him. He's going to disappear now.
Yeah, start saying anything now. Hello, Waffle Gaming Live. Welcome to the chat. Hope you enjoy it.
Right, as we look back at the point now, it's all USA. Literally every 30 seconds, it swings and roundabouts completely. One way, then the other.
Ooh, Waffle Gaming Live just subscribing. Thank you very much. That's amazing.
Whoop, cheers, dude.
Yeah. Made a Spanish stream. Ooh.
Ah, yeah, I did see that earlier. Who's commentating on that one, Phantom? Is that yourself, or are you just sick of hearing my voice? Is that what it is? Because I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's that Cornwall accent. It's,
He's going to be the Spanish Shuffs. Hola!
Oh dear.
I don't know. I don't know any Spanish words other than hola. I've started conversations with people by using it, and then they like respond in Spanish, and I'm like, that's it. I'm done. That's the extent of my Spanish. Sorry, people.
I work with a Spanish guy, and all he says all day is just Austria.
Austria.
Austria. I mean, he removes a few letters, but I'm trying to be PC here. The closest I can say without getting told off.
Yes. Right, back to the centre points. The USA did a fantastic job there. They pushed really hard, took out the Canadian team, and they've managed to put it back to the middle, and we are level again. Canadians already all there at the top, though, waiting for the Americans.
Yeah, they're so quick. I think they just sort of sacrificed it to get an advantage on it. Just right in it.
Yeah, with less than 6 minutes remaining, this is going to be a close game, and it could come down to 1 or 2 points. So get as many points on the board as possible and prepare for the next round.
Yeah, because you're going to be so much more comfortable in the next round if you can walk away with this with a slight advantage, even if it's 1 point. That could be enough, just morally, just mentally, just to give you that advantage over the other team.
Definitely.
1 point isn't a lot because the front lines moves so fast. We've seen it. I think we saw the last round when was over in 6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes from the centre to the end, both MCONs destroyed, that was ridiculously quick.
It's no time at all. That's enough to
Right.
have a beer.
So the bets are off, people. Kim, you've missed your chance. Tough luck, mate. It's really tough to tell who's going to win. We've got
Maybe he doesn't want to gamble.
a level game. Maybe he's too tight with his battle coins. He definitely wants another mug or something. But yeah, the mugs are beautiful. I've seen a picture of a strong-jawed Finnish man with one, and he looks superb in his pictures. I don't know if you've seen those pictures yet, Kappy.
I haven't yet, no, but I do love a stronger.
I'm gonna send you a picture.
Oh,
And you'll love it. Yeah, a big push here by the USA. They're holding the point well. The Canadians looking to push through that train on the side of the bridge. But there's just so much action going on from the USA. They're holding down the point this time. They seem to have got their comms on point. Saying that, Destroy Nugget there doing some fantastic work. EJ the Killer just had his tags taken as well. So many tags being taken tonight.
That player, who is just a bunch of letters and numbers, C2090, he's loving that knife. I've seen, I think, 3 now from.
Yeah, great work by the USA. They've gone through the centre point really quickly. And if you have a look at the back, Blackson is already on the next point trying to hold it down. USA, good use of the smoke, and there's 4 US players on the next point already. Dr. Cold, Syrup, and OnePlus are rushing in as quick as possible to try and hold it down. But they've got top cover from Elusive Freak, and it looks like they may well take this next point as well.
It's not every game that you see the attacking team having it straight off the defensive point. They must have just wiped Canada straight off. And
yeah, you saw Canada start spawning at the other end of the rail track, so it looks like they've taken them all out. They've rushed the second they've taken the point, and they've ended up in a really, really good position taking Bravo.
That is very strong in these last just under 3 minutes of this first round. Canada's going to have to do something very good here to end this round on level peggings. Otherwise, we could see USA walking in with a 1 or a 2-point lead, which will make them very comfortable for the next match, because these teams are just so evenly matched.
Yeah, it's really, really nice to see. A lot of good spawning here by the USA, though. They get into a nice little position, lie down for a second, get the teammates on them, and it speeds up the caps so much.
Want me to patch your wounds?
See the see the Canadians trying to make a push around both sides of the rock there. It's a hard point to push if you don't have the time for a flank, which they don't because they've now lost the point, and it moves on to everyone's favourite point of Argonne Forest.
The bunkers.
It goes to Grenade Spam Central.
Yep.
Oh my god.
A few dynamite kills there, a lot of smoke.
I've got my spectator mode stuck in the bunker. I'm stuck. Help me.
You're stuck
Help
inside. Okay, well, you're not going to be too much help on this.
I'm out. We can see the USA did a great job there. They got Blackson there, and 3 people have spawned inside the bunker already. Toga Power pushing on hard. Canadians doing a good job of flooding the area with the smoke, but the Americans got there so fast again.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a lot of people actually on the point yet. A lot of people moving around the back, still flanking, trying to make an advantage move.
There you go, look at the kill feed. Dynamite, grenade, 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 grenade.
Yep.
That says everything you need to know about this point on Argonne Forest.
And USA just wiping out the team with those explosives. Just going to take that advantage now, allow everyone to get in bed down, and just have a good defense run. Because as we've seen, USA can do it, and they are doing it.
Yeah, they've got some good positions set up. They've got Low Blackson and Divine Next Light and one end of the thing, and then Fack, Manny, and
Darcy Gold there having a real. Just didn't know what was around that corner.
EJ the Killer with a quick triple. That can turn things around in a hurry. Destroy the Nugget there with a double. EJ the Killer with another dynamite kill, and Canada have turned this round really, really quickly. Manny Ocho Chino and smokes a lot of potamus. Oh, there's a team kill. Syrup takes down 1+ with his rocket gun. Got to be really careful in these close quarters when team kills are on.
Especially when the flag is that close to ticking over to the opposition. One player will just make the difference.
We only have 2 seconds, and that was really, really good work by them. They prevented an extra point for the USA, but that is a victory. Well, I say a victory. It's a moral victory for the USA, and they will take a points advantage into the next round.
Yeah, they're going to be very comfortable on that one. Canada's going to have to keep their moral up because they're playing well. They're doing the defense. They're working as a team, getting their revives. But there's just going to be a bit more stress on their side. So they're going to have to work to overcome that. Work as a team, keep it up, and I'm sure we'll see a very good second round because both teams here are playing very well.
Yeah, massively. What a game to watch. Wow, look at that. EJ the Killer, 47-70. Destroy Nugget, 41. Look on the other side. Elusive Freak. Wow, 55 kills. That's the highest I've seen. Oh my god, I didn't even see Blackson at the bottom on 53. I'm getting excited over on the American team, and then look at the Canada. You do it. I'm getting excited on the Canadian team, then look over to the USA, and wow, the USA have racked up some kills there.
Yeah, they are. You can see, we were talking about this last night, kills don't win Frontlines matches, but they can make a massive difference, because if you can push people off that point for that much time, it will just give you those points. And you can see that the points just correlate with what we've seen in that previous match.
Right, so we're going to take a short break, guys, while we swap teams. Please stick with us, because this is an amazing match.
It's going to be good. It's all to play for now.
My fears tell me I'll never win. My body is wearing thin. And there's darkness here. The whole world I fear. In my room I seem to drown. But I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down, down, down.
Hey guys, we've kicked off before we've even come back to you. Sorry about that. Straight back into the action. Straight into the Charlie point, and we've swapped round. So...
Yeah. Now, I think we're seeing USA on the blue side and Canada on the red, just to keep you updated, because I know I forget every time. And it'll take 2 minutes before I actually get it right.
Well, I just messed up in the death screen, didn't I? So it gets so confusing when you're looking at so many different names and colours and the tags. I got confused earlier with Croatia not being CRO for a change.
Yeah, they're being the hate party.
Right, so USA pushing hard, like they have done so far, and they're under the bridge already. Holding it well. Canadians pushing hard. We've got 1+ and ACOM there. They're sitting at the top, waiting for the rest of the team to come running in.
I think we're going to see a lot more power plays from Canada, and I think, oh god, Blackson's just fallen to his death. That was
that's humiliating.
No, that's shocking. That's so unfortunate that we were watching it for him.
Did you get if that was on the stream? He's having a video made about it.
Yeah, that's going to be.
That's the new barbed wire.
Oh dear, that's so unlucky. That was just a complete YOLO moment.
It's just strange to see though, because Canada seem to spawn a lot further back. Like the USA do a really, really good job of getting into some cover, and then they spawn on one man. Whereas the Canadians seem to spawn further back and then do a lot of running, so they're spending a lot of time off the point. And
Canada's good at the revives, but yeah, as you're saying, the team spawn I've not seen too much use of that, or specific use. USA is just rinsing it. One person, if they're in the squad and they're the last one, they will just, as we see now, smoke a lot of Potamus. He's just taking his time, not pushing too wide, running to the point still, but he's just allowing that team spawn.
Yeah, definitely. We see the Americans being pushed back this time by Canada, but we know from the last round that it changes so quickly. Good use of the spawn there. As I said, they weren't using it very well by Syrup. He hid behind big sandbank and got 3 people on him. And if you look at the kill feed, it's all Canada at the minute. And then the second I say that, it's not.
As soon as we start talking about it, it's already changed so fast.
Oh, another team kill. That's Syrup with 2 tonight. He's taking down
Syrup
Dr. Gold. Headshot as well.
That's calculated there. He must have said something he didn't like.
Yeah, in the chat. Sorry.
Oh dear. USA just absolutely wiping Canada now off the point. Maybe one person on there. It's so unfortunate there. Canada.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate for me because I put more trumpet.
Right, so see how it progresses. Right, I've got people asking me for shout outs. Oh my god, we've got another
Another suicide.
elusive freak has just he's taken his own life. He couldn't deal with the battle anymore and he's just grenaded himself.
And there we see again C90. C2090, sorry.
Just call him Don. We'll just
Absolutely.
call you Don. Don with 2 knife kills.
Oh, is it
Wow,
Don?
back to back. Yeah. He's then taken out with a Hellreager, but he's loving the tags tonight.
Yeah. And that was wild from him, just wildly swinging around, just trying to wipe out that corner. It was impressive.
PK, we've got gas turned off, mate. Could you imagine this lot in such close quarters with the gas turned on as well?
Oh, this would just you can't see anything on public matches, and there's just so much smoke and gas. We're having enough trouble with just the smoke alone.
Oh yeah. Right, so this is still going in the favour of Canada on the Delta point. How many points do we need to get for the Canadians to win this one tonight, Chaos?
USA is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was going to say USA is 5-2 at the moment, so Canada's got to take 3 points. In the lead with 3 points. Yes.
Sweet.
Sorry. Being correct.
So,
sorry.
3 points required by the Canadians to take the win, without the USA taking any. No, I'm still wrong.
No, we'll get there. Sorry, everyone.
I remember my first stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 5-2 at the moment to USA. Canada has to take. Oh, it's now 5-3. 5-3, sorry. If I pay attention. Canada have to take the next 2 points, and the MCONs will win decisively. Otherwise, it goes down.
Over there.
Awesome. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm working on Cornish internet tonight. It doesn't seem to be wanting to work, so I'm having to shut down anything that tells me the score so that I can actually see the game itself. So yes, bear with me, and I apologise. As we head over to the point now, the Canadians have pushed well, but the Americans up on top of the bridge already. We've got Low down, nice little position, but he's taken down well. So many little one-on-one battles that are going on right now. Smoke a lot of Potamus and Syrup about to go at it. They're lying down at each other. Smoke a lot of Potamus comes out on top. That was comical. They're like they both dolphin dived each other, lay face to face, and just wait to see who died first.
Quite dramatic. We see a lot of power plays straight away when the flag's not. I've not really thought too much about it, but you'd think both teams take it easy and then move on the point once it's open, keep the guys alive. But everyone seems to just run in straight away. I don't know if that's something that they work on. Or
I saw somebody earlier in the chat saying that they want the Canadians to slow down their play, and I'd say at the start of the open of the flag, they need to push forwards faster. To be honest, the Americans are there. The second that a flag capture opens, they're there in numbers as well. It's not like there's one guy there. There's quite a few of them there ready.
But then
Syrup taken down again. Sorry, I just watched a little pistol kill there by Elusive Freak. There was a nice little battle on the edge of the bridge.
A little double there from Elusive.
So yeah, here we go. If you look at this already, I'm watching from above. USA about to take the point. They've already sprinted to the next one. So you've already got somebody over on the point waiting. Smoke a lot of Potamus and Don are already over there waiting. If any of the guys go down now, they've got somewhere to spawn that's advantageous to the American team.
It's now 6-3 to USA, and we didn't see any MCOM yet, so it's still to the. So there's still 12.5 minutes to go. Canada can bring this back, but they will need to get to one of the MCOMs to make it a decisive victory.
Yeah. So Destroy, Nugget and Syrup just pushed that point really, really hard, along with OnePlus, and they really rushed that there. Well done, Canada. That was strong power play there.
So yeah, Americans are pushing the very early on, more than unlocked, and then Canada just waiting, using the whole team to just push them off it.
Wow, Black's in a really, really good position up there. He's hiding behind a rock, taking people down from distance.
Ripple. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, it's me. Destroy Nugget with a quad now. Blackson took down 2 people from his nice little position at the top. There's non-stop action here.
Den Kate asking where's Croatia. They were in the previous match. They were on 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, they are now knocked out.
They're on the bus home.
It was Croatia. It was. It's got you. Oh, sorry. Yeah. 7 o'clock GMT. So that's all. I never understand time zones. It's too much.
Dave asking in the chat, does Cornish internet come with a nice ice cream and a pulled on a tractor? You laugh, but I've been stuck behind a tractor today, and I've also had a nice Cornish ice cream. So, yeah, I'd say it comes with the territory.
Is that double cream?
No, Ross Killies. It's just down the road from me. It's beautiful. Right, Canada back on point now here. Sorry, we're getting distracted by ice cream. I got distracted by Waffle Gaming Live. All I can think about is getting a waffle now. But you see OnePlus there with a quick triple with his autoloader. Really good work by him.
USA holding the point on the left, but then Canada, it's kind of just switched. They're all in each other's sides, don't they?
It's to-ing and throwing so fast.
Yeah. This is such a difficult point as well because there's 2 levels, and technically there's 2 on C, but you're above and below. You can't really see when you're on top of. Here, yeah, you just have the advantage attacking, and when you're defending, you're at such a distance.
Yeah, we see the USA just taking a load of people down, and they'll push the point now, and they will have the advantage. Nice little headshot with a rocket gun by Blackson, and Team USA are straight in on the point. Canada having to spawn back up the hill, but here we go. Elusive Freak with another couple of kills there with his Bart before he's taken down by a grenade.
You're gonna have to forgive me, I don't know the name of the gun, but Divine running the LMG with the magazine going through the top. What's that called? Madsen, there we go. Oh god, I'm a terrible Battlefield player.
From Denmark, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, the legendary skin for it called the Dane, so... No, I've watched Flackfire's videos told me it was from Denmark, that's how I know. Checking my history. So, 2 and a throw and it's still on this D point. It's not been decided. It's been a really, really, really competitive point for the whole of this game. There's been so many people on it. And off it. And on it. And off it. And DDS for life just got another double with his Madsen.
Oh wow, that's and what's that? In the Killer. The Killer. Getting a double there as well.
Smoke a lot of Patmos turning up, doing a double.
Triple.
Wow. And then he's dead. OnePlus taking him down finally. You can see the
USA running the optical bar. I don't see a lot of people playing that.
I didn't even know it existed. Bar Storm for life. Yeah, you can see just have a look from an overview. I can see the Canadians are on the point. They're taking it well. The Americans have got a few challenges, but they've also got Manny Ocho up on the bridge ready and waiting for the next point in case they lose it.
I was
So
going
they're
to say,
already
I thought,
anticipating it.
I thought America was already giving up the point to get defense on the second one, but not in any way. They've just pushed back to neutral now.
Yeah, there's so many clutch kills here as well. Destroy Nuggets just got a
Back,
triple.
getting a double.
Smoke a lot of possum with a double.
wait.
Back with a double.
Back with a double.
Back with a
one
triple.
being a team kill. It's just
Oh,
mowing
God.
down anyone in his way.
There's so many team kills going on. That's the problem. You really, really need to switch on if they're available. Like EJ the Killer there with Dynamite in such close quarters here, he could have taken down like any number of his own team.
There could have been easily 3. It could have just been a squad. Right, you just got to be so careful.
Right, so we've got 7 minutes left on this game. It's still in the favour of the USA. Canada could push, but they'd have to push hard to take this now.
Blackson getting a triple there on that point. Putting it into American advantage there. Blackson's playing so well this game. In fact, just murdering his team. He's got another one.
Oh my
Right
god.
off the back.
Fak is going to be getting told off
no.
tonight.
Yeah, he's going to have harsh words.
So that's Fak. He's taking another. He's taken 2.
Oh, he's just wiped out, and then
So he got a nice little triple there. Shame
Mowing
2 of
down.
them were his own team.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. That is
like-
unfortunate for him.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's like got a fuzzy monitor or something and just shoots movement. He's still going though. He's still on the point. He's just taking down a cam.
He's just like a T-Rex. He just shoots what moves.
Yeah. Blackson there with a rocket gun triple. Dom with another knife kill. This is knives. Oh. All-Star says maybe he's a facker. Maybe. and USA have taken the point, and we will go forwards to the next one. We've not seen this one yet tonight. It's been that close.
The first time we've seen this final flag on either side of it.
Oh no, the chat's gone fucking crazy now.
Oh, now that they've been allowed that word. God.
As long as people know that we aren't using obscenities, we are actually using the player's name, then I'm more than happy.
If it's allowed by PSN, then
Yeah, definitely.
just our pronunciation is called into question.
How do you Scandinavians say it? Chaos. How do you say Fak? Like the player's name. I'm just curious how it sounds in your tongue. Yes.
Okay, yeah, we can't.
I can't say how the Scandinavians say it on stream. Sorry for that there, but yeah, I'm gonna get. I'd love to get a recording of Chaos saying all the comments in the chat, but which we'd be banned. We'd be instantly kicked from Twitch.
The ban.
Blackson, wow, he's gone off there with a nice little triple. Smokes a lot of Podamus in there with him too. EJ the Killer pushing back hard.
Was that EJ? Oh god.
Yeah, IJ. I don't know.
EJ, that's fine. EJ's fine.
I think, I don't know, there was an old Japanese movie called Ichi the Killer. I don't know, maybe it's something to do with that. That was a weird film.
Japanese films are
yeah, Japanese horror. Oh. We see the USA hunkered down in the bunker there. They've got 4 men in there pushing out. Canadians come up, think they're safe, but 1+ is the only one left now, and he's taken down. USA clearing out the point, and they look like they're going to push forwards to the MCOMs.
Yeah,
they've got time as well if they can hold this down.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be time. There isn't time for Canada to make a comeback. So this is USA's game. But I want to see Canada push. I want to see them push hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's no means over. It's still a competitive environment. I don't think either team are going to give up.
No, God no. Dr. Cold there with a quick double.
That's very...
So what weapon is Dr. Cold using? I can't make it out on my screen.
Can't see him.
He's just got a triple though. And then he's taken down. Smoke a lot of Potamus with a rocket gun.
Is he running Scout?
It does look that way.
Or is he on the Mondragon?
I can't tell. They all look the same in my little tiny... I've got 2 monitors and one of them looks tiny. BK the Shark saying it is IJ.
IJ.
IJ. I don't know if we're saying it wrong as Brits, but
Or is it still EJ because we're just... How do you pronounce it? Oh, it's Mondragon.
Here.
Cheers, Pepsi.
yeah. Thanks, Pepsi. I'm glad you guys are here to help us out.
At least someone knows what they're talking
See?
about.
We're getting the community involved. They can help us commentate. Thank you, guys.
Keeping us on track with the facts.
Definitely. That was almost a pun as well with fact in there. The facts.
Oh, if only I had intended.
Oh.
I've missed,
Blacks.
missed a trick there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god,
man.
that's an amazing idea, but it's going
would
to
be-
end so badly.
Yep.
Chaos just had the idea that we stream a match, and the only way that commentary happens is that text-to-speech is enabled for the comments. So anybody who comments is actually doing the commentating. I see an instant ban, but I don't know. Go
It
for
would
it.
have to be a very high level of...
Like a stream delay and moderation. Right, we're on to the
Yeah.
MCons now for the USA. They've done a great job since that Delta point. They've pushed hard, and they are now, well, 1 minute
They're giving
44.
themselves a very decisive victory here.
Let's see if they can get any of those.
It'd be good to finish it off with an MCOM. We've not seen an MCOM destroyed yet on Argon.
Blackson, Fack, and Elusive Freak rushing downstairs quickly.
Straight into the basement.
Toga Parent, IJ the Killer are there, but
Blacks and arming Butters.
Butter's
Get it?
Point is armed,
Yep, there's the...
and Apple's Point is still just sat in the open. There is a big smoke grenade thrown on it, and it looks like the US are going to push that one hard too.
just holding it down so well.
So after being such a tight game, the whole way through, in the last 2 or 3 minutes, it's turned on its head, and the Americans have just, I don't know, the class has shown through.
Yeah, they've played fantastic. Very strong. And Canada, I think it's just wavered a bit. It's getting to the sort of the end of the match, and I don't know, maybe they're just getting a bit of fatigue from focusing so hard. But America just running away with it now, as we see Fack get a double there on the autoloading extended.
Before being taken down by Syrup. Such a nice chap as well. Oh, another team kill. Acam taking down his teammate.
Wasn't Fack again, was it?
I was going to make a really bad pun then, but I'm not using his name in a pun. I can't risk it. Squeak saying it's like French pronunciation. Another team dead. Blackson killing done this time.
EJ.
EJ the Killer. Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense than IJ.
There we go. That's the end. No MCOMs were destroyed. They prevented that at the end, so that stopped like the icing on the cake for the Americans. But well fought by Canada. They did a great job of keeping that. They only captured one flag in the end. That Delta point went on for so long. It
did, and it was just a fantastic there from both teams. We just saw some very strong plays, a lot of doubles, triples, or 2 quads, I think maybe, and just fantastic match there.
But yeah, thank you for the points. Cheers, Kappy.
Oh yeah, God, I've just sacrificed.
It was 50, so I don't get any points back. Is that what you mean? Oh,
Does that mean I get my points back?
No, you're not having anything. Right, Blackson there, the only person breaking 50 kills again. 51-16. That's hell of a score on this time of the match. Destroy Nugget doing the best over on the Canadian team there. Elusive Freak up in the 40s. Some seriously good scores there. You can tell the difference between the first match and the second match though, because there's a lot more deaths in the Canadians' death stream. But
yeah, I mean it correlates to the results. Canada played very well, but again, America running very high 30s on a few. 140 and a 50 with no 2 people top in the 20s, but everyone else in the teens there. So very good play. Well played. Words.
Yeah, what a thoroughly enjoyable match. Shame about the commentators. We're struggling tonight. but yeah, that was amazing. I'm so glad you guys could join us for such a brilliant match. More to come as well tomorrow.
Got another 2 matches tomorrow. Who's playing?
Who's playing? Who's
Third.
playing? I
Okay,
thought you knew.
I'll get there.
Oh
2
my
seconds.
god. Worst
We'll be
commentators
there.
ever. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Portugal, France, and UK Netherlands. Starting
Ooh, the
at
UK Netherlands should be a really good one.
7 and Portugal, France is starting at 7 GMT, UK 17 GMT. Sorry.
So 5 o'clock GMT for that game. We'll get there eventually. Just bear with us, people.
Yeah.
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to thank all you guys for joining us. Thank all the followers. Loads of them today. Thank you guys for hosting us as well. BK, massive thank you for that, matey.
Shark, yeah. Fantastic. Cheers. Appreciate that.
I want to thank All Star as well for hanging out in the chat and making sure everyone's behaving.
Yeah. Joining in with the
some dodgy folk in there.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, that was very different standard across the 2 matches there. We saw one team carry away and then here a very sort of to and fro match between Canada and America, with just America winning it overall in standard there, I think. But no, very good night of games. Very happy with it.
Yeah, definitely. I think Canada are one to watch for the rest of the tournament as well.
What, for the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, I think they could take this if they keep going like this, unless the mighty Finns turn up.
Canada's just been knocked out.
I'm saying the wrong word. Right, hang on, guys. I'm getting my coat, and I'll see you later. Thanks for coming. This is Shuffs. Oh my god, I'm saying the wrong words. I think the USA could be one to watch for the rest of the tournament. So
they were very good, yes.
What an idiot. What an idiot.
Oh,
Squeaks, mate, we're not getting anybody in for comments after the games this time in the tournament. The matches are too frantic and we're trying to squeeze in as much as possible. But yeah, thank you everyone for turning up. I'm sorry that I can't remember what words I'm trying to say as I'm saying them.
Brain is running slower than your mouth.
I know, tell me about it. I'm really glad I've got a Kappy beside me to keep me in check and a ChaosZake behind the screen.
I think it's mainly Chaos who's opening. Yeah, no. Thanks again to Chaos for hosting the stream. You've been a massive help again, as always.
You handsome man.
I still need to see the picture of the big Swedish man drinking mug.
Finish. Don't call him Swedish. He'll get upset.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm sorry for messing up the names here and there, but thank you. So yeah, great games tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.